Journalists play an absolutely critical role in our democracy. From the earliest days of my career, what I've really cared about is making sure that the American people have the information they need to be the best possible citizens they can be. I stand on the shoulders of my mentors, people like Jim Lehrer, people like Tom Brokaw, people like Bernie Shaw. If I can be a fraction as supportive of the next generation as they were to me, that's what I want to do. We can't cover America unless we look like America. It's in our DNA at the NewsHour. It's something we believe in with all of our fiber. I want to be someone who treats people with respect and treats people the way that I'd want to be treated. It's so important to me that journalists know, today especially, when journalists are not always respected, just how important the work they do is. We have to keep asking and keep pushing and keep trying to understand it. That's our job. We're going to need good journalists for a long time in this country.
Well, you're about to meet one of the all-time great journalists in our country. Judy.
Thank you. We love Leslie, don't we? This woman is amazing. I just have to say, first of all, to Leslie, my dear friend, I am so grateful to you for making time to be here tonight. We go back, as she said, a long way to our time as White House correspondents when, believe me, there was no one you wanted less to compete against than Leslie. Whatever she just said, she has unsurpassed reporting skills, an incredible work ethic. She could have been named Scoop Stall for all the stories that she broke. And of course, you see her amazing career today on 60 Minutes, and she somehow always makes time for others. And I and so many more are the beneficiaries of that, and I especially want to say that in these last few years, Leslie, you inspire us all with your courage and the compassion that you've shown in taking care of the love of your life, Aaron. Thank you. And I am so grateful to New York Women in Communication. This is an extraordinary honor. Let's just give a hand to all tonight's winners. They are amazing. I have learned something and been inspired by every single one of you. You've each one brought a different message that has resonated with me, and I know with so many people in this room, men and women, old women, young women, and everything in between. And by the way, Tiffany, why did you stop at the 50s? I mean, you could have kept going. No, but every one of you has had something important to say, and we've all taken it to heart. And especially I want to congratulate tonight's scholarship winners. You are the future, and we thank you. And I just have two messages tonight. First of all, something I am shouting from the rooftops everywhere I go these days, that journalists today must stay focused, now more than ever, on finding the facts. On reporting straight and true and letting the chips fall where they may. In a moment of great division in our country and with so much distrust in the news media, this to me is the only way we stay strong and we ensure that our democracy stays strong for a long time to come. And second, just how thankful I am today that women are supporting other women in more ways than ever. When I started out, women were frankly an oddity in journalism. In my first job out of college, when as the newsroom secretary, I asked the news director if I could go out in the field and hang out with the reporters. We didn't use the word hang out then, it was something else. Could I be with the reporters and the camera crews to learn more about how to do what they did? And he looked at me as if I were crazy. He said, "Why would you want to do that, Judy? We already have a woman reporter." And they did. But a lot changed, thank heaven. Today, we have come so far, and we know we have mountains to conquer. But we have come, and we should recognize it, a very long way. There are more of us, there is strength in numbers, and we're not going anywhere. We also need to realize, we also realize that we need to take care of the whole of each other. That when there's a family issue, a work issue, a personal challenge, we want to be there for each other too, that it's not just about the job. Women today are thankfully speaking up. You've heard it tonight. They're more willing to be open about all of the stressors in our lives, insisting that employers and the public recognize that men and women get the support they need in the workplace and in the community. Thank goodness for that women are speaking up and not being shy about what we need. But mainly, I stand before you so grateful to be able to do and have been able to do the work that I love. When you love it, it doesn't feel like work. And I am so grateful that we are paying more attention today to those women who do not have the public voices that we do to speak up for fair treatment for them. We owe them that and a lot more. Thank you so much.